Welcome back to my loft, y'all. This is one I've already filmed, but I'm actually going to redo it. I don't love the original version, so I'm going to, now that I've played with it, you know, and I know it a little bit better, I can do a proper review, so to speak. So Whispers of the Ocean is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. This is an Oracle, not a Tarot, done by Angela Hartfield. Artwork by Katerina Golovanova. Sorry, lady. I'm sure I slaughtered that. But this is a really nice high quality box. The only thing I have a problem with, I like a box. I hate the sleeves, you know that. The only thing I don't love is watch when we open it. So it's got this fantastic, beautifully done book. But look, there's nothing to hold these cards in place. So they go like that. They're just loose in there and it's quite annoying. I wish there was some kind of cardboard insert to keep them in place or something. You know, I move my decks around a lot. Sometimes I take them places with me, so just in that sense, it's kind of annoying. Gorgeous deck though, look at this. And this is our book. Pretty big book. Nova Luna Tarot. She's awesome. I watch a ton of her videos on here. She reminded me, when I use this deck, I never ever, so each card has a lovely short and sweet, some of them are long actually, that's a very short one. Some of them are like a nice little paragraph. I never ever pull the book out. They should, because it's got a really great, it's written really beautifully. This is kind of not, I like dark decks. This is not a happy hippy dippy one, but it's a light, beautiful. The empaths are gonna love this one. I'm a little bit harder edged, but beautifully written. But you see, each card gets a nice, so they all have that on the card. They get this cute little explanation, and then they have a good sized, yeah, and it's black and white, which I wish a little more color. But yeah, I should consult the book on this one more often. I genuinely, I never use it for myself. But when people come over and I do readings, this one always gets chosen. People go bonkers about this. I just have my stacks of my decks hanging out, and I let everybody choose the ones that they are drawn to. I'm not a professional tarot reader. I'm just a huge fan. So I collect the cards. For me, it's just a collecting thing. But I love. I call myself a medium, I guess, spooky medium lady. So I love the occult toys. You know, all the tools are very fun for me, but I don't need them, you know. And so I'm not gonna give you a wonderful. Other people are gonna give you like a professional take on these cards, but for me, I just like the pretty pictures. So I thought we'd do a fun flip through. Give this one a proper. My setup's a lot better. I really hate. My old video of it, I filmed this quite a long time ago. So I thought we'd just give it a nice fresh update, and I will erase the old video. Dolphins! Cute! My oldest brother, you know, half my family's on the other side, but yeah, growing up, he was obsessed with, he would buy me dolphin stuff all the time, and I never could figure out why. I was like, you know, I really like them, but for some reason he thought that I was super into dolphins. He'd buy me like cool dolphin candles and like Barbies with dolphins and stuff. I don't understand why. But maybe because I just loved critters. I had a lot of I'm the critter Circe, you know, so maybe it had to do with that. So every time I see dolphins, I laugh and I think of my oldest brother. It's so funny. But they are a very spiritual being, right? That's a huge symbol, and you know, I don't know what religion you are, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever you believe is between you and whoever you believe in. So, I believe on the good stuff. I am a darker person, but I lean on the side of good. But I love all the occult tools, so I have many decks, many tarot decks, and I love astrology as well. I just suck at astrology. I wish I could be smarter and know it better, but I am a big fan. But I love all these cards. These are Fantastic cards. And again, this deck, people go bonkers for. It's always chosen. Always gets chosen. Beautiful artwork. I don't know why I don't use it more. I think for me it's a little airy-fairy for my personal taste. But artwork alone, I think if it didn't have such gorgeous writing on it, I'm not knocking the really sweet stuff, but I feel like I'm not the reader for some people in that sense. Yeah, I'm not like the sensitive, gentle, delicate type. I like the monster stuff, so I'm the zombie lady, spooky medium lady. So, but this one is gorgeous, and I don't know why I don't spend more time with it. I really ought to, especially now that it's summertime. This is an excellent summer deck. I gotta get a mermaid one too. I don't have a single mermaid deck, which is wild. I love sirens, so you would think that maybe they just haven't made a dark enough one for me yet. They come out with a siren tarot. I'm buying it. Oh, this is my favorite card of the entire deck. I think we will probably make him the thumbnail. I love this card. Love it, love it, love it. Gorgeous. Yeah, I think it was 20 bucks. This is a relatively affordable deck, and the cards are very thick. The only problem I have with this one is these cards, the size of these cards. I have wimpy little tiny hands. And this is probably, oh, I love this little Huma Huma. Right? Or is he, no, he's not a Huma Huma. He's a Trigger though, right? What is this guy? He is cool. We went to Hawaii this summer for my first trip ever. And our kids' first trip. So we saw a lot of these really cool fishies out in the ocean. Super neat. Yep, oh, he's so cool. Yeah, gorgeous, wow. Yeah, these cards are huge. These might be the biggest cards that I own out of, I don't know, upwards of 30, 40 decks. And these are like, maybe that's why I don't use them, because they are so large. They're kind of hard to shuffle and work with. They're heavy. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but they are thick. I just did the Universal Monsters. Who was it? Insight Edition, I think, does those. They feel like they use the same cardstock. I mean, thick. If you know what I'm talking about, if you have the Garbage Pail Kids deck, it's the same thickness. Really nice though, because they're kind of matte. So I'm trying to catch the light and show you, but I can't because they're perfect for filming. So, yeah, I've had these for a while, so I always do this obligatory initial shuffle. And since this is not an unboxing, I've already had this thing. Oh, I'm still gonna show you. Got my big nails on, so this is hard. But I like to show how they shuffle. So this is your basic riffle shuffle here. For being so thick and they are slightly worn in, not really, but they still shuffle rather well on the riffle. They are just hard to. And I feel like I'm gonna break my nails off. And again, for my tiny little wimpy hands, they're hard. So a trick I like to tell people on the decks like this, so this is like give you an idea, it's a regular size deck. So I mean, they're quite a bit bigger. So if you're struggling, you can do the hand over hand like this. Ugh, maybe I have my camera set up real close next to that candle there. So that's one way. Also, if you have gilded edges and you want to be gentle on your cards, it's a good way to do it. And then I like to go vertical, do the hand over hand vertically as well. So that's one way to do it. I did just kind of already, they were already, you know what? We're not going to shuffle like crazy. I'm going to leave you on the fun note. We're just going to go ahead and pull whatever we pull. So here we go. We got Childlike Devotion. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. So maybe you needed to hear that today. View the world through kid eyes for a minute and just look at the grandeur of what's around you. Maybe you need to be reminded of just, you know, have enough fun. Get out there and have more fun, I think, is what today's little mini reading is telling you. I didn't plan on doing a reading with this one, so we'll end on that. View the world through a child's eyes and feel more joy and just tackle the world with a little bit more of a happy sense. It is the summertime after all, and it is slipping away way too fast. I wish you all a most fabulous day. Do something kind to yourself. Do something kind for somebody else. Take the best care of yourself you can. And as always, drink more water. Appreciate you. We will see you later. Bye-bye.